test on diesel engine. Okay, so what is the meaning of retarder test? So retarder test is using for friction. You find out the frictional power of the engine. So you are check the performance engine, how much frictional losses will occur at the engine is very important. So you want to find out the frictional losses by using the retarder test. So here, how to find out the retarder test? It is very important things, and I want to tell about the introduction and also what are the precautions you maintain the experiment will start. Before we want to start the engine, the inlet waters, okay, coming check it properly. The inlet water must be come to properly, otherwise the engine will cheese. Okay, so the inlet water and outlet waters are going very freely. Okay, you must check all these things, and then you check the fuel level of the tank, and then you check the all engine components. Okay, then what I mentioned here already, this is the brake drum. So this is the brake drum is using for you give the load at here. Okay, already I told in the single cylinder performance engine, same like you give the load at here. So you change the load from 2 kg, 4 kg, 6 kg, 8 kg and 10 kg. Okay, like that you can give. So how to check the how to take the reading on other things, I will tell one by one. Okay, so here for this is for the spring balance for give the load in the brake drum. Here the test tips are there. The test tips for you are measuring the fuel, how much cc want to send into the combustion chamber for power firing. Okay, so whenever you send the fuel, then only the power will occur. Okay, so the fuel will goes to from test tube to engine, and then after that you must check the RPM of the engine is very important things. Okay, RPM is very important things. Here the speed sensor will show RPM. You no need to take the tachometer. The readings are shows at the tachometer, speedometer only. Okay, the sensors are shows to the reading. Okay, no need to take a tachometer and other things, but in the time only you are using the stopwatch. Okay, you are using the stopwatch. You check the time. Okay, how much time taken for 10 cc. Here the temperature, inlet temperature, outer temperature, all these things are. This is for heat balancing, not for the retarder test. Now, how to check the retarder test? It is a very important thing. Clearly watch the video, then only you can understood. First, start the engine and give the load 2 kg at here. Okay, 2 kg at here, and then you open the close the valve from the tank, but the fuel comes from the test tube. Okay, from the fuel comes from the test tube, it goes to the pump. Okay, this is the fuel injection pump, single cylinder fuel injection pump. This pump is given the fuel to engine. Okay, now what means, whenever you take the reading, you first take the RPM of the engine. RPM of the engine means you can check by the tachometer, otherwise you can take it from the speedometer. Okay, here in the speed sensors are shows how much amount of speed is occur in the engine is shows at here itself only. Okay, now you check the reading. Here the tabular column is there. See, this is the tabular column is there. Using this tabular column, you are taking the reading. First you set the 2 kg load. So 2 kg load, here you the 10 cc of load, how much time taken, you check it. Otherwise no need. Otherwise what I mean, you comes to here, you are release the lever. This lever you release means what love means, if you release the lever, it will go to cut the fuel. It will goes to cut the fuel. The fuel will not goes to inside. That time the engine goes to reduce. The speed will goes to reduce. Finally, the engine goes to stop. The stopping time and speed also you must check it here. Okay, so here time taken. How much time taken for of the engine? It is you are cut the fuel. First you cut the fuel, then you start the stopwatch. Okay, whenever you cut the fuel, you start the stopwatch. After that, you when the engine is stopped, you release the stopwatch. The time taken is shows. Okay, if it comes to I think 10 seconds or 8 seconds or 12 seconds means you mention it here itself only. So for 2 kg, how much time taken to stop the engine, it is very very important. Then you increase the load 4 kg, same like the cut off the valve, and then the fuel will goes to not go to goes into the combustion chamber, but in the engine will only running. After that the engine goes to stop. So 4 kg, how much time taken to stop the engine? Same like 6 kg, how much time taken to stop the engine? 8 kg, how much time taken to stop the engine? So it is a frictional power. Okay, this is the frictional power. Find out the method. Okay, so the different type of times are source. Okay, so for a 2 kg, it will come, I think 2 kg means it will comes near 10 seconds. Okay, if it comes to 2 kg, it will take 10 seconds. If you 4 kg, it will stop at 8 seconds. If you comes to 6 kg, it will comes to 6 or 7 seconds. Okay, then if it comes to 8 kg, it comes to 5 seconds. So 10 kg, it comes to 4 seconds. So like that the time taken are coming. Okay, so in the fall of timings, you are stop the engine is, you set it all these things. Okay, finally if you go to calculate the engine average, you plot the graph based on this x-axis, y-axis, you based on this calculation, you plot the graph. Okay, this is the procedure for taking the reading. What is the how to take the reading means, first you check the water flow level, check the properly. After that you give the load, then you change the cock, and the fuel comes from the test tube, then it comes to each at the pump. You are release the lever. Okay, release the lever. If you release the lever means that it will cut off the flow of fuel. So it will cut off the flow of fuel means what will happen in the inside, how much amount of fuels are there, that amount of speed it will going on. Okay, finally it will goes to off the engine. So the time must be you take. After that you release the one, you increase the speed, then you release the lever. If you, I think for example 2 kg, you give the 2 kg, after that you release the lever, you put the lever and then take the time when the engine is stopped. After that engine stop means you release the lever. After that, what means you increase the load, you are start the engine. After that again you cut off the fuel. So after the engine means you release the lever. Okay, like that each cage, how much time taken to stop the engine, you note it at the tabular column. Okay, it's a retarded test. By using this reading, you can find out the frictional power. Stop.